When you look at the surface of your connection right now, it might appear as though everything has fallen apart. It may seem as if the threads that once bound you and your person together have become frayed, tangled, or completely severed. The physical distance between you might feel insurmountable, and the silence that has replaced your once vibrant communication may weigh heavily on your heart. But I need you to understand something profound. What appears to be fragmentation and disconnection is actually the outer shell of something far more magnificent that is taking place beneath the surface. Deep within the invisible realms where souls communicate beyond words, beyond physical proximity, beyond the limitations of time and space, a powerful energetic transformation is unfolding. This is not a random occurrence, nor is it a punishment for anything you have or have not done. The universe itself, in all its infinite wisdom and divine orchestration, is conducting a sacred rebalancing within both of your souls. This cosmic recalibration is aligning you with a higher purpose, a more elevated version of your connection that neither of you could have possibly reached without first experiencing this temporary distance. There is a deep and profound metamorphosis taking place within both of you. It is a complete restructuring of emotions, thought patterns, belief systems, and energetic signatures that are helping you both grow beyond what was once familiar, beyond what once felt safe and comfortable. You are being stretched, expanded, and transformed in ways that might feel uncomfortable or even painful at times, but this discomfort is the birthplace of your evolution. When your souls first crossed paths in this lifetime, something extraordinary happened. Something within both of you was awakened from a deep slumber. You activated each other's hearts in a way that no one else could have done, in a way that felt predestined and inevitable. The connection you felt may have been instant, powerful, and even overwhelming. It may have felt faded, as though you were not discovering something new but rather remembering something ancient, something that existed long before your physical bodies met in this current reality. This recognition was not merely attraction or infatuation. It was a soul remembrance, a deep knowing that transcended logic and reason. Your hearts recognized each other across time, across lifetimes, across dimensions. You saw in each other a mirror, a catalyst, a key to unlocking parts of yourselves that had remained dormant or hidden. But with such profound activation often comes tremendous intensity. Emotions begin to run deeper than you have ever experienced before. Feelings surface that you did not even know existed within you. Fears that have been buried for years, perhaps even carried over from past lives, begin to rise to the surface, demanding to be acknowledged, felt, and healed. Lessons that your soul contracted to learn before you were born suddenly present themselves, sometimes in uncomfortable or challenging ways, so that the love between you can evolve into something that is not only beautiful but also spiritually sustainable. This kind of connection cannot remain superficial. It demands depth. It demands authenticity. It demands that both individuals face their shadows, confront their wounds, and step into their highest potential. And sometimes, in order for that level of transformation to occur, separation becomes not just beneficial but absolutely necessary. That is why separation became a part of your journey. It was not a punishment sent by a cruel universe. It was not evidence of failure or proof that your connection was not meant to be. On the contrary, it was a sacred catalyst, divinely designed to push your person into the next phase of their awakening and to allow you the space and freedom to grow into your own light as well. Although this distance has been emotionally difficult for both of you, although it has brought moments of pain, confusion, longing, and doubt, it carries profound meaning and purpose. Every day you have spent apart has not been wasted. Every tear you have cried has watered the seeds of your evolution. Every moment of silence has created space for inner reflection and growth. Your person, who may have once been hesitant, guarded, emotionally unavailable, or slow to take meaningful action, is now undergoing an internal transformation that is both rapid and profound. They are not the same person they were when you last spoke. They are not the same person they were even a few weeks ago. An accelerated awakening is taking place within their consciousness, stripping away old patterns, dissolving limiting beliefs, and revealing deeper truths about themselves and about your connection. They are starting to see themselves with greater clarity. They are beginning to understand the ways in which fear has controlled their choices, the ways in which ego has clouded their judgment, and the ways in which resistance has kept them from stepping into love fully and freely. Layers upon layers of protective armor, defensive mechanisms, and emotional walls are being peeled away so that their heart can fully open, perhaps for the first time in their entire life. They are learning to trust their intuition, that quiet inner voice that has been whispering truths they were afraid to hear. They are learning to follow their inner calling, even when it contradicts what others expect of them or what their logical mind tries to convince them is the safer path. They are learning to let their emotions guide them instead of suppressing them, denying them, or running away from them. Right now, in this very moment, they are deeply immersed in their feelings. They are reflecting on what this connection means to them, on what you mean to them, and on how profoundly you have changed them from within. They are realizing that you touch something in them that no one else has ever reached. They are beginning to understand that what they felt with you was not ordinary, not common, and not something they will find again if they walk away. But you too have not been untouched by this process. You have not been sitting on the sidelines waiting passively for them to figure things out. You have gone through your own powerful cycle of growth and healing. You have confronted wounds that have been hiding in the depths of your being, some from this lifetime and some from beyond. You have examined beliefs about yourself, about love, about worthiness, and about what you deserve that once held you back from claiming your full power. Together, you and your person have traveled through a challenging emotional landscape, a sacred journey through the valleys of longing, the mountains of learning, and the rivers of renewal. You have both been tested, refined, and strengthened. But that difficult phase is now drawing to a close. The darkest part of the night is passing, and the first light of dawn is beginning to break across the horizon of your connection. Your person is stepping into their power. They are reclaiming their sense of self that may have been lost or fragmented. They are beginning to move in harmony with the universe rather than in resistance to it. And as they rise into this higher version of themselves, so do you. This is not a coincidence. This shared evolution is aligning your energies more closely than ever before, fine-tuning your vibration so that when you do come together again, you will be meeting at a completely different level of consciousness than where you began. You are both being prepared for the next chapter of your journey, a chapter that will be written from a place of wholeness rather than need, from a place of empowerment rather than codependency, from a place of conscious choice rather than unconscious patterns. Your physical body, which is far more sensitive and intuitive than you may realize, is also adjusting to the new vibration that comes with this transformation. You may have noticed changes in how you feel from day to day, perhaps experiencing a sense of heaviness one day and unexpected lightness the next. You might have moments of exhaustion that seem to come out of nowhere, followed by sudden bursts of peace, clarity, or energy. This is not random. This is your energy field realigning itself. Your body is recalibrating to match the frequency of your expanding consciousness. Your cells are literally vibrating at a different rate than they were before this journey began. Your nervous system is adjusting to hold more light, more love, and more awareness than it previously could. With this shift comes a growing sense of stillness, newness, and calm. You might find that situations which once triggered anxiety, fear, or anger now bring only quiet understanding and acceptance. You may discover that you no longer react to old triggers the way you used to. You may even feel a serene awareness settling into your being, a deep knowing that everything is happening exactly as it should, that you are being guided, protected, and led toward your highest good. One of the major areas of healing that has been taking place between you and your person is in the realm of communication. In the past, words may have been misunderstood, misinterpreted, or not spoken at all when they desperately needed to be. Fear may have kept you both from expressing your true feelings. Pride may have prevented vulnerable conversations from happening. Uncertainty may have clouded your ability to speak your truth or to hear theirs clearly. But through introspection, through energetic work that has been happening on subtle levels, and through the lessons you have both been learning during this separation, you have been healing your throat chakra. This is the energetic center located at the base of your throat that governs truth, honesty, authenticity, and self-expression. This healing is paving the way for clearer communication and more open dialogue between you. You are learning not only to speak your truth with courage and confidence, but also to listen with genuine compassion and empathy. You are developing the ability to hear what is being said beneath the words, to sense the emotions and intentions that lie beneath the surface of conversations. Soon, perhaps sooner than you think, you will find that the communication barrier that once divided you begins to dissolve. It will be replaced by authenticity, vulnerability, and understanding. You will be able to have conversations that go deeper than they ever have before. You will be able to express yourself without fear of judgment or rejection. And your person will finally be able to do the same. Your connection was never meant to be ordinary. From the very beginning, even before you consciously understood it, you and your person have been part of a greater divine plan. You were brought together not just for romance, not just for companionship, not just to make each other feel good, but for a much higher purpose. You were sent here, to this planet, at this time, to help each other, to heal each other, and to uplift each other so that together you can raise the vibration of those around you and ultimately contribute to the collective vibration of all of humanity. You are mirrors for each other's growth, reflecting back both the light and the shadows that need to be seen. You are catalysts for each other's awakening, pushing each other toward your soul's highest expression. Through all the love you have shared, through all the pain you have endured, through all the transformation you have undergone, you are both becoming more aligned with your soul purpose. You are both stepping into the roles you agreed to play before you were born, the roles of healers, teachers, and way showers. This connection is not just about the romance between two individuals. It is about evolution on a soul level. It is about healing generational wounds and karmic patterns. It is about being of divine service to something greater than yourselves. You may already sense this higher calling within you, a knowing deep in your bones that your relationship carries a mission beyond personal fulfillment. You may feel drawn to help others, to share your story, to be a beacon of hope for those who are struggling with their own connections. You are both being guided to become channels of healing energy, compassion, wisdom, and light for the people in your lives and even for those you may never meet directly. Your reunion, when it comes in divine timing, will not simply be a return to what was before. It will not be a going back to the old patterns, the old dynamics, or the old version of your relationship. Instead, it will be the beginning of something much more elevated, much more conscious, much more powerful. It will be an aligned partnership that radiates healing energy into the world, that inspires others, and that serves as living proof that true love exists and that transformation is possible. For now, I ask you to trust the process with every fiber of your being. Trust the separation that has felt so painful. Trust the silence that has seemed so empty. Trust the longing that has ached in your heart. These are all parts of a sacred unfolding, a divine choreography that is orchestrating your reunion at exactly the right moment. The universe is weaving the two of you back together with threads of gold, creating a tapestry of such beauty and complexity that it could not have been rushed or forced. What may seem like stillness on the surface is actually intense preparation happening beneath. What feels like distance is actually growth occurring at the deepest levels of your being. Have faith in the unseen forces that are guiding this journey. Have faith in the intelligence of your soul that knows exactly what it needs and when it needs it. Have faith that the love which connects your souls has never been broken, has never been lost, and has never truly been separated. It is merely being refined, purified, and strengthened so that it can hold even more light, even more love, even more divinity. You are being reminded in every moment that your mission here extends far beyond the personal realm. You are here to embody unconditional love in a world that desperately needs it. You are here to bring healing where there is pain, to bring hope where there is despair, and to help awaken the hearts of others simply through your presence, your energy, and your story. Trust that every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome, every moment of doubt you push through is a step toward fulfilling that greater purpose. Trust that the outcome you seek is already being written in the fabric of divine timing. You do not need to force it, chase it, or try to control it. You only need patience, surrender, and an open heart to witness it unfold in the most beautiful and perfect way possible. The universe has not forgotten you. Your person has not forgotten you. And most importantly, you must never forget yourself and the incredible power you hold within. This is your time of becoming, your season of transformation, your moment of stepping into the fullness of who you truly are. And when you and your person finally reunite, it will be as two whole, healed, awakened souls choosing each other consciously, deliberately, and divinely.